business news, NIPOST to end cash payments by July 1st. On the foreign scene, Bill Gates to donate 99% of wealth and shut down Gates Foundation by 2045. And in sports, Liverpool announces Alexander Arnold's decision to leave club. Now the news in detail. Senior Corps 47 from the Armed Forces Command and Staff College, Jaji, to focus on finding practical solutions to Nigeria's insecurity challenges. During their study tour to Rivers State, IBAS emphasized the importance of gathering credible intelligence to security threats effectively. He urged the military participants to ensure their findings lead to actionable strategies that security agencies and the government. He expressed confidence that the study would contribute to both academic scholarship and practical solutions for improving internal intelligence for enhanced internal security, aimed to provide recommendations that could be implemented by relevant authorities. Now, on Tuesday, former presidential candidate Peter Obi expressed concern over the mass failure in the 2025 UTME, where over 78% of students scored below 200, describing it as a symptom of Nigeria's broken education system, or drew international comparisons, noting how countries like Bangladesh and Turkey now outperform Nigeria in university enrollment despite smaller populations. He urged the government to act swiftly by investing heavily in education across all levels to reverse the nation's decline and secure a better future for its youth. Now, on Wednesday, the Labour Party indefinitely suspended Abia State Governor Alex Otti, Senator Zureti Kingibe, and committee's findings, effective immediately. The party stressed it would not consider any political coalition ahead of the 2027 elections and dismissed Nenadi Usman's involvement, claiming she isn't a registered member. The Labour Party also criticized Usman over alleged corruption, asserting she lacks the moral grounds to speak on party matters. Now, during his one-day visit to Anambra, President Bola Tinubu was on Thursday honored with the traditional title of Dike Simba, meaning warrior from the diaspora or hero from another land, led by the State's Council of Traditional Rulers. The ceremony, led by Igwe Chidubem Iweka, acknowledged Tinubu's national development efforts, including road and bridge projects that benefit the Southeast. In response, the president expressed gratitude and emphasized unity and collective responsibility in Nigeria's progress. Tinubu called for national cohesion and pledged continued service to the country's development goals. Now, also on Thursday, the defense headquarters linked escalating violence in Benue, Plateau, and other regions to foreign herders exploiting Nigeria's porous borders. At a media briefing in Abuja, defense spokesperson Marcus Kange cited linguistic and physical traits to distinguish non-Nigerian attackers, reinforcing earlier claims by Benue's governor about the misuse of ECOWAS free movement protocols. Kange noted that while some local herders clash with farmers, the most violent episodes are perpetrated by infiltrators. The military also revealed recent counter-terrorism gains, including the arrest of a notorious arms dealer, rescue of 173 kidnapped victims, and foiled ore theft worth 1.93 billion naira in just 1 week. You're watching Biscon Television News Roundup. Business news comes up next. Welcome back. You're watching Biscon Television News Roundup. Now to business news. On Monday, the Nigerian Postal Service, NIPOST, announced sweeping reforms to modernize its services and align with global best practices. Under the theme, Change of Renewed Hope Births at NIPOST Shores, NIPOST aims to transform into a digitally driven institution that supports Nigeria's growing digital economy. A key part of this transformation was the introduction of a fully cashless system, which will come into effect on July 1, 2025. From this date, all post office counters nationwide will no longer accept cash payments, and customers will be required to use electronic payment methods for transactions. NIPOST reforms also included a performance-based reward system to promote staff excellence. Postal Service envisioned a safer, faster, and more transparent initiative as a joint effort by African petroleum producers to close energy funding gaps. He urged African nations to collaborate on energy policies and repatriate funds for regional development. The Kobiri also advocated for an end to the hypocritical global energy transition, warning that Africa must set its own agenda tailored to its needs. Now, NACO on Wednesday signed major ground handling and cargo service contracts with 5 airlines, including Royal Air Maroc, Kenya Airways, and Dornier Aviation. The deals spanned up to 5 years and cover various services across Nigeria's key airports. New domestic carrier Enugu Air also inked a contract with NACO, as did Kronos Airline, renewing for another 3 years. NACO said the partnerships reflected growing confidence in its services and reaffirmed its strategic role in West African aviation. In another story on Thursday, the Central Bank of Nigeria disclosed it spent over 306 billion naira on staff-related expenses in 2024, including severance packages for employees who opted into its early exit program. This figure marked a sharp increase from 37.7 billion naira in 2023 as the bank continued internal restructuring under Governor Olayemi Cardoso. While the bank's financial report didn't specify the number of affected employees, it revealed a rise in allowances, wages, and defined benefit cuts. The massive payout comprised more than 50% of the bank's